Hello, everybody, and welcome to the colony, the place where if you understand, then you're a part of our family, the colony. Seven, 2019. Please close the door on the way in. Thank you. Boy, we're going to have an interesting topic today on the colony, because in a short period of time that passed when my last upload, a lot of things happened. So this should be interesting. All I have to do is sit back and let a day go by or so, and then the colony becomes sort of fruitful, because there's always something happening with us around here. Sweetie, you ready to do this? Okay. We start off the colony with the Rashid Portal Passage. And without hesitation, let's begin. And I hope you have a pencil and paper with you, because you might want to take down some notes. Very interesting topics and findings we discover around here, so you might want to take some notes down. So always have a pencil and paper when we gather here at the colony for your personal studies, and you can always dart back to what we discussed. But without further ado, let's start the Rashid Portal Passage. I come from a small world. The world in which I reside now, along with its sufferings, will not change me. We shouldn't let it change us. Sufferings have a way of changing people. Oftentimes it's for the worse rather than for the best. You have some people, before they become famous or come into money, they consider themselves a certain way. You understand? After they get the money or whatever, they change. See, situations in life change you. So imagine if you're undergoing suffering. Like Adolf Hitler underwent suffering before he became into power. That's what made him so viperous like that once he got into power. Because he was homeless and everything, and he was trying to get an art job, and the Jewish people was turning him down for art job and hiring these other artists and not paying him any attention whatsoever. So he went through a lot of suffering, and that changed him. So when he came into power, it fueled him for him to do what he did. So if it happened to a leader like him, imagine just common folk. It can happen, guys. The suffering can change you, so we're going to make sure that the sufferings will not change us. We have to understand that these sufferings are just for now, and we have to stick them out the best way we can. And remember that the Lord won't let us suffer more than what we can bear, what we can handle, which is very important. And along with the Rashid Portal Passage, we have the Rashid Portal Poem. And this states as follows: My eyes see, but I am blind. My heart beats, but I am dead. With my hands I touch, but I cannot feel. Nonetheless, we're underwater, and yet we breathe. There's nothing else to do now but start breathing. What do you say? So let's do that. And of course, I have my notes in front of me here, and I want to bring out also that this show is dedicated to my faithful friends. I just want y'all to know that. My subscribers, the people that stuck with me from the beginning, just know that this show is dedicated to you guys. That's very important that you realize that. We may get feedback from a lot of other individuals who don't understand what the colony is all about. You see, and don't realize what the colony is all about. So they may get confused at times. And may say something negative about this group that we have here, which is understandable. They live in a world where everything, even if it's wrong, is right. You see. Well, that's what I'm about to say, sweetie. For people that really master life itself, you have to give it up for these mainstream individuals. That they are a perfect example. They are a perfect example of how you can actually mold life in the way you want it to be. You know, and make it real. You have to give it up for them for that. Give them some credit for that, because they're very, very masterful at it. Very persuasive. Very persuasive. They say the smartest thing that Satan ever did, the most intelligent thing he ever did, the most miraculous thing he ever did, was to trick man or make man to think that he doesn't exist. That's what they say, and I know a lot of people out there heard that before. I mean, it's some trickery, mastery things in the world today. If you just take the time and pay attention, you'll see it. How with time and patience, you can really create something. You can really go out and really develop into something if you take your time on something. And one of those things is livelihood, of how you perceive life, and how if you have a lot of friends, excuse me, if you have a lot of close friends or friends in general, you can actually manipulate them to see what you see. You see, and then they will adapt the same kind of life visions that you have. And that's an amazing feat. That's very. You gotta be hell of a skillful person to do that, but it can be done, and it's done in a world today where you look at a lot of avenues of entertainment and cultural aspects of it, and how everybody's thinking that way. The main way is when you turn on the news and everything they're saying, you rely 100% on everything they're saying, because that's reality. So that's the foundation of the world. When all the newscasts around the world saying the same thing, that life right there, that's the foundation. But that's not a Christian's life. A Christian may take some things from it and highlight it in their congregation and their talking, but they will never acknowledge that that's the main life. The main life is what Jesus promised when the second coming of Him, bringing His kingdom about, right, sweetie, and crushing His kingdom and His kingdom standing the time indefinite. That's the main life for a Christian. Even the Bible says that that's the real life itself. That real life put Jesus to death. You see, Pontius Pilate was in that real life. That was the Roman Empire, you see. But now we have governments now, so that life right there is prominently the real deal. Even the Bible says, keep watchful, because you do not know which hour your master is coming, Jesus said. And you're not going to look to other cults and be watchful. You're not going to look to a certain school or a certain group of people to be watching. No, you're going to be watching the main thing. So even the Bible itself says, something about this main thing they created with God's backing, because it says that the Bible says also that there's no laws given to man except through God. So even though man make these laws and dish them out on the people, God is there backing them up. So you work, the Bible says, work to satisfy man, but work for man, but work like you're working for God, like you're pleasing the Lord. So many scriptures that can back up the real life there, and that's why it has so much power. It's like a beast. The Bible says it's like a big beast that only the Lord has to destroy. No man can't do it. Only the Lord has to do it. Can do it. He has to do it. Man cannot do it. Even though it's been tried throughout the years over and over again of man trying to destroy life, and just was awful and a failure at it. He just can't do it. The Lord has to do it, because the Bible depicts it as a huge beast with one horn. Is it possible to get rid of it? And of course, y'all know the harlot is the false religion, which is Babylon the Great, that sits on top of the governments of the world, and she's the other powerful thing that God has to destroy. Man gonna think he's doing it, but God's hand is gonna be behind it. See, God gonna put it in His heart to do it, to destroy the harlot. The beast gonna turn around and destroy the harlot, which is false religion, which is religion in general, which is false religion. Which we could break off into another discussion about that, but I'm not going to. I have my reason for that. I also have spiritual lecture coming up, and I want to save some talking for that rather than this. This just spiritual jibble jabble we're doing right here. It's nothing really, it's just we just talking spiritual bullshit. The truth, but it's still, we just true and fact. I know this hot weather is kicking our ass, and anybody out there that has an ailment, like a sore back or a sore leg, I mean, it's murder. It's like we're in a camp. This is some fucking... This is really being tried this summer. I swear to God. I swear, we're really being tried this summer, but we have to be strong enough to override these things and keep moving forward. Knowing that there's something better down the road. Even though we can't see it, it's down the road. See, we walking by faith, not by sight. And by faith, everything was done in the scriptures, not by sight. So we're still on that cramped road Not the broad and spacious one, but the cramped one of walking with faith, not by sight. So, I want to talk about something that you might find interesting, and that's this family thing. That's this family thing. Because we live in a society where they say if you don't, if you don't have a family, please excuse me, I got some ice water here. They say if you don't have a family and you're a certain age, then something is wrong with you. For instance, I could go out to a party, mingle with the crowd, and I could say I'm divorced. And automatically I'm in an okay crowd. But what if I never got married right now? I never got married. And I said I never married. They'll think something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? They'll automatically say that something's wrong with you. Something's not right with you. I want to focus on what the Bible said about marriage and children. Because see, we live in a society today where they put it in our face that having a family is the way to go. It's the way to be. Now, it doesn't matter how much this BLT, I don't follow what the homosexuals or lesbian, gay community have. Not being disrespectful. I don't follow it. I don't follow their flag. I don't, that's not my thing. To know about that. Primarily because I have my own cult and I have to focus on us around here. Not being disrespectful, saying that I don't do it because I don't like them or whatever like that. That's bullshit. But I don't follow that. So no matter how hard they try to do that, it's always going to be put in a category. You know what I'm saying? It's never ever going to be a normal thing. Like they had on the news about this man. He was walking home from one of those, the march they just had a couple of weeks ago. He was just walking home and he got jumped because he was homosexual, and he got jumped real bad. They really whipped his ass real bad because they knew he was gay. They saw him with a flag. So okay, he hung out there and he decided to go home. Okay, I want to go home now. So he started walking home, and these guys decided just to whip his ass. You see, what I'm trying to say is no matter how hard they try to push that we are somebody with this, that, and that, it's always going to be put in a category. It's never going to be accepted. It's never going to be accepted. Not saying what they're doing is a waste of time either, but knowing and realizing that will help the direction of that. It's just, okay, why you gotta gain people's approval in the first fucking place? Who are these fuckers out here that have these families and wife and kids and all this? Who just says, why you gaining approval from them? Why you want them to look at you and notice you in the first fucking place? Instead of living your damn life. You don't see these guys walking around saying, hey, families is the way to be. Holding their kids up on their shoulders. This is the way to be. You don't see them doing that. Just because this homosexual crowd, whatever, is not shown in mainstream or whatever, that doesn't make it like it's okay for you to act that way. In other words, what I'm trying to say is if these people who are straight or whatever is in the restaurant eating a cheeseburger, Why you gotta blow a horn when you go in there and want to eat a cheeseburger? Just because they eating a cheeseburger. See, you're magnifying yourself like it's an issue. It's only not an issue if you just mind your damn business and live your life. Now, if these guys decided to get together and just, like Woodstock or whatever, do something like that, then that's understandable. They marching like holding up signs and shit like that, making a point. That's different than a Woodstock. That's like saying, this is the way we feel. Why you kissing their ass to gain their approval in the first fucking place? They ain't no fucking body. They killing each other. Every day on the news, these people killing each other. They ain't got no spiritual values. They don't know who they are sexually. Some of them bisexual, whatever. But all in all, they killing and shooting each other. You hardly hear on the news that a homosexual shot another homosexual because of whatever. You hardly ever hear it. Or a lesbian or whatever. But these guys, these heterosexuals, they killing each other. So that alone should show you that, okay, we ain't got to prove ourselves to these guys because they got issues just like we got issues. You see the point I'm trying to make? You making shit an issue that's not an issue, these guys. They got their flag and everything, that's good, but when you get together just to prove a point, don't you think you trying to, what are you saying here? What if they just got together and just did activities or sang music like Woodstock or whatever like that? Wouldn't that be better than them marching the street saying, I'm proud to be who I am? When you walk down the street and say you're proud to be who you are, you trying to prove yourself to somebody. These fuckers ain't nobody in the world to prove what I'm trying to say is, I disagree with that kind of shit. I disagree with that because it's like you trying to be accepted. Like a little puppy in a cage. I'm wanting somebody to like me or some shit. And if you just did your things, what you do, when you do your things and live your life, this is what we do. Then these people will look on and say, hey, what's that over there? Oh, they just doing their thing, that's just what they do. That's a stronger message than holding up a sign. You see the point I'm trying to make? So, when you look at these people out here with these families and everything, and they're saying that if you're not married by a certain age, and you don't have children by a certain age, like they tell women, your biological clock is ticking. Not for the man, because the man got sperm, he can shoot a sperm, and no matter how old he is, he the shit. But a woman, she putting her life in danger or whatever, if she get pregnant or whatever. So her biological clock is ticking, whatever. Is that really the case? What does the Bible say about that? Would you believe the Bible says, and I quote, I don't remember the verse, maybe I'll find it in one of these sessions that we have, I'll find the verse. But it says, and I quote, the reason why, it's like God is talking to your single ass. The reason why you don't have children, and the reason why you're not married, is because I'm sparing you. I'm sparing you. See, one thing about the Lord, He knows what we need before we know we need it. See, we may think we need this and that and that and this. He may say, you don't need none of that, so you're not getting it. I know what you need. See, the Lord will say, He knows what you need. And He's going to give it to you at the right time. Not saying you're never going to get married and never have a family. Not saying that. But He's going to give it to you at the right time. You see. At the right time, He's going to give it to you. So the scripture says He's sparing you. Why does He use that word sparing you? It must be something there. You know, if I wanted to, like I was in a service, I tried to serve my country, and everybody knows the story. I failed my test, Baby, everybody know I failed the test, so I couldn't join the service. But at least I went in. At least I went in and tried to serve my country. So now I made my Sardician flag. I'm serving my country this way. All right, we already got that. Nonetheless, if you go in the service and you try to make it in the service and they say you can't let you in, somebody really with authoric position say, we can't let you in. And you say, why not? And they say, because I'm sparing you. What will go through your head? See, one thing about families, they always parade around like it's the perfect fucking life and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got the kids smiling. You look at some of these magazines, the kids smiling, the dad smiling. I was married for 2 years. After 2 years, I heard, and I thought it was a lie. Baby, I'm going to say this. They say the first 2 years of marriage is the best years, are the best fucking years right there. After the 2 years, you're going through fuck. I thought it was a joke. That's 100% true. You see, that's 100% true. I was about to kill that bitch after 2 years. She was, because see, the truth is going to come out when you're married. Down the line, it's going to show. You can't hide it. But here's the thing I'm trying to say. Do you think they're going to show you that in front of people? Do you really think they're going to show you that in front of people? You ever see an orchestra? No, don't laugh, sweetie, because it's the fucking truth. You ever see an orchestra? And you go here, orchestra, and a tenant be up there with the stick in his hand. I don't know what you call that thing. But when he raises his arms up, all the orchestra go rrrr, then he raises his arms down, and all the orchestra go rrrr, different tune. Okay, that's marriage like that. Because no matter how hard when you turn around and look at it, it's going to be a certain way. The only time you're going to see the bad stuff is when the family don't care. And say, I don't care who knows we got a bad marriage. Which is basically a lot of families like that. A lot of families are like that. See, I don't care who's... But a lot of them, as soon as you look at them, as soon as you turn around, it's going, oh. All you got to do is be a little fly on their wall in their house, and you'll see it ain't happen. Not all marriages. I'm saying 4 out of 5 marriages fail in this world. That means on a day, just take a date, like May 3rd. 5 couples getting married on May 3rd. That date right there, May 3rd. 5 couples get married. 4 years pass. See how many of those 5 couples be together. You see the point I'm trying to make? But yet, when you look at some of these families everywhere, they got all of these the smiling faces and this and that, and they're very convincing that they really have a good thing going on there. And you, as a single person, I'm addressing you on the holiday. That's why I want to talk about that with you. You see, that's why we're talking about it. You, as a single person, may feel a type of way about that. God said He's sparing you. Listen to what I just said about it. Now, on top of that, God said He's sparing you. How many good marriage families are you actually going to really see out here? With the Lord in the Bible saying He's sparing you. And on top of that, you don't be with that family. They're not going to show you that they suffered. They're not going to tell you that they got hard times. They're going to put on the best perform. Even the children are going to be doing loopy fucking loops in front of you, too. Ain't that right, little man? Yeah, that's my baby over here. He give me a hard time, and the child be smiling, his little legs twitching. Yeah, he give me a bad. He really worked me over, and the child go, Mommy, I don't work. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. I mean, it's like a Ringling Brothers fucking circus. You gotta understand what reality is. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. You gotta understand what reality is. Understand that? You gotta understand what the fuck reality is. Life is hard out here for everybody. Every fucking body. But the thing about it is, why we talking about this, because we may meet a lot of people, go through individuals, and you know we tackle that on this RBT from time to time, how people have marriages and kids and they make us feel inferior because we don't. Because something wrong with being celibate. Before I started the Rashid cult, I relished, and baby you vouch for this, I relished being celibate. When I got divorced, I said, like the Jews being persecuted, I said, never again. I'm not going to sit up on the air and lie to you. When the Jews when that Adolf Hitler whipped their ass, and everybody found out what Adolf Hitler did, the Nazis did, they said, never again. Right or wrong, that's their slogan, never again. I said the same motherfucker when I got divorced. Because you don't realize how hard marriage is. You're not paying attention to how hard marriage is. When that person is out in the street, they carrying your name out in that damn street. And whatever they do is going to come right back on you. Did you know that? Absolutely. So I'm going through a bad period in my marriage. My wife decides she wants to go run the streets and everything and do whatever. As a husband, I'm going to be concerned because whatever they do is going to come back on me because they carry my name. And it's going to go on file and it's going to follow me. It's like having a child. I'm a very successful person and my child knows I'm successful and all. But my child, whatever my child do out in the world, is going to reflect on me. So I'm going to be hard on my child. Marriage is the same fucking way. Same fucking way. Whatever they do out in the street is going to reflect on you. So if you got a good marriage, that's why I was warning these celebrities at one time. If you do that shit, know what you're doing. When marriage is good, it's the best thing in the world. But when it's bad, I swear to God, dude, I swear, I am not shitting you. It's that series you have on the news where the father kills the kids and kills the wife, then kill himself. How many stories you heard like that? Now, how serious is marriage and having a family? But yet they're in your face like they juggling, like Ringling Brothers juggling balls in the air, smiling and shit. And you know that's bullshit. You know what? Would you rather have a family that's real than to have a family always smiling in your face all the fucking time? Which one would you want to be? What family you want to be friends with and go over their house and hang out? The fake ones that smiling in your face kind of look creepy, like a fucking Rob Zombie fucking movie. They all just tie you up under the table and drink tea on top of the table while you tied up under the table. They look creepy. They look fucking creepy, dude. But if you deal with a family that's real and just say, I mean, they ain't gotta be all like the kids wayward and all of this bullshit. But just a normal, then you have more respect. But if they always putting on a circus show for you, that's kind of creepy there. So, okay, summertime is here. Families get together for barbecues. This, that, and the other. It's time to perform now, you see. It's time to show stuff and bright colors. Then you turn around and such is pregnant now. Now your whole perception of the family is shattered because one of the little girls and the other in that perfect family is pregnant, is going to be a mother. Then what happened to all the fucking shit? See, one thing about life, no matter how hard you try to hide behind something, it's going to show. Your color's going to show. You can't hide forever, dude. You cannot hide forever. That's just the way life is. Maybe God made shit that way. I don't know. Maybe. And shit, they got this one commercial out now. Did you, baby? I showed you that commercial about this robot guy. I don't know how many of you guys saw this on social media, but it's about this robot man. And this robot man was at a golf thing, and he's swiping the golf balls all over, and everybody that's lined up golfing, taking turns like, anybody, like a shooting range. It's a golfing range. And they look at this robot man like, wow, look at this guy. So that was segment number one. Then they had a segment number two where he's jogging down the street with a bunch of other people jogging, and then now he's passing everybody. And everybody looking at each other saying, wow, look at this robot man. And so forth like that. In other words, the robot man, he's showing off, saying he's the best. Then they show the robot man walking down the street or whatever, turn his head, look into like a bar or whatever, a bar. They getting drunk. A bunch of people in there laughing and joking with each other, and then the robot man feel a certain way about that. Now, here's a question. Do you guys agree with that? Yes or no? That whole thing, do y'all agree with that? It's funny. I bet you have a divided crowd right now. You got the people that got all these friends, like your friends' TV show and shit, saying, yeah, we like that. We like that. You got all the friends in the world. They're going to say, yeah, we like that. The people that don't have a lot of friends saying that's bullshit. It's probably a divided thing. Well, here's my input, or here's my thing about it. Just because the robot know how to do fast things, why he got to be sad? Because them motherfuckers, if they liked him from the beginning, would he be doing an awesome fucking thing? That's how stupid the commercial is. Think about it. If these guys in a bar drinking beer liked the robot from the beginning, would the robot be hitting the balls like that or jogging past people real fast like that from the start? So why should it matter if he looking in and see that shit? Why should it matter? Think about it. Why didn't somebody say, wow, you really hitting those balls fast? We all friends here. You really hitting those balls fast. Or, wow, you jogging. Oh, hey, we back here. We your friends. We jogging together. You running all up ahead of us. Why didn't he say that? But now he feel the type of, oh, okay, they trying to say the robot was showing off. But what the robot don't have is good companionship and friendship, and that's something that they got. Good companions. So they're losers then. So then they're losers, and they're drinking. They drunks. They can't shoot balls fast. They can't run fast. They can't do nothing but drink. So that's how you gonna market your liquor. I don't know what kind of commercial it was. It could be sneakers. It could be liquor. I ain't pay attention to it, but I'm just saying. So they drunks. That's all they can do is drink and laugh in each other's face and fuck each other. Because you know they all fucking each other. Don't think they not. They fucking a bunch of friends. They see Elmo's fire. Don't believe that Hollywood bullshit. They fucking each other, dude. So, okay. They fuck each other. And that's just the real life and shit. So now the robot's sad because he can't get no pussy. He can't go laugh at niggas' faces and shit in a bar. That's what the message is. The whole fucking thing. But this is what I'm saying. The whole concept of this, you got to have friends bullshit, is so, you watch these commercials and stuff, and it's like you're really missing out on good friendship. Dude, you know how hard it is in this world to find a good friend? All they want to do is fuck your spouse. Dude, I gotta, wait. I had to get my tea. And in hot weather, if you're a tea drinker or a coffee drinker, if you're not in air conditioning, you're suffering like a motherfucker, dude. I swear to God, but I don't care. I need my tea. I need my tea, dude. I need my herbal tea. And I'm in front of this fan. I got my shit all hooked up. I'll be alright. Motherfucker ain't gonna die. But you see what I'm saying, guys? About that shit. This robot motherfucker, like, he could do every damn thing. He could do everything. And everybody looking at him like, wow, look at this guy. But then at nighttime, when prime time came, he walking down the street, turning his head, he see everybody laughing inside of a bar. So it's so many ways you could look at that. So if the robot say, he could just say, I'm going to introduce myself. Why ain't do that? Why ain't he say, okay, that's what I would have did. Hey, that's some guys I jog with. Those guys I play golf with. I'm going to go in there and have some fun and get a beer and be with them. I would have walked right in there. How you doing? My name Rashid. Yeah. Hey, you pretty good. Hey, you know why I'm pretty good? And there you go. You ain't going to hold your head down and be a pussy about shit. Not everything is being a pussy about shit. You see the point I'm trying to make? You start in trouble. All the robot had to do is walk in there and make friends. Then they would have saw, yup, that's what I'm going to say. Just because he's good at everything, he's a really nice guy. It ain't his fault he's good at everything or whatever. Maybe it's like that, maybe he wasn't showing off. There's so many ways you could look at that. But they made it like the ones who could do something in life ain't in a Friends TV show and shit. The ones that's good with anything. See, they did it. See, in social media, everybody got little things going on here in social media and stuff. So anybody that could do anything ain't got this friendship shit. That's the way they made it. That's the way they made it. That's the way they try. That's the message they trying to send out. I don't know who they fucking talking to, dude. Who they talking to? They ain't talking to me. I'm not. Listen, I'm not. The reason why you may say, Rashid, they touching a nerve because I'm bringing it out. In a way, they're touching a nerve. In a way, they're touching a nerve. Because, see, they don't know how it is when you like that, can do stuff, and everybody's scared of you. Won't you make a fucking commercial about that? You see, they ain't going to make a commercial about that. They ain't going to make a commercial about the fact that, okay, you're good, and everybody fucking scared of you. They gonna have somebody. I'm not next to nobody outdoing nobody or showing off. Do y'all see me showing off? See, they ain't gonna make it like, okay, why are people scared of somebody who's just good at something? They ain't gonna make a commercial like that. They always gonna make it so it's okay to get drunk in a bar with friends and be a friend's TV show. You know, they so full of fucking shit. But the point of the matter is, it's the same thing with the family thing. They always like, okay, it's better that if you have a family. The word is celibate, and the celibate life is the best life, and it could be so good sometimes that a person may wonder, I think something wrong with me, because I like living, I like the celibacy, being celibate, more than being married, so maybe something wrong with me. I know people thinking like that, because I used to think like that. That's how much being celibate is amazing, and being celibate is a person that decides, that's not about the time, sweetie, because a lot of people don't know what celibate is. A celibacy is when a person decides to just be single. They don't want to get married, and they don't want no kids. They're not gay, they're not homosexual. They just want to live a single life and don't want to be in a dating scene and all of that. They just want to live. They're not gay and nothing like that. They just want to live. That's what celibate is, living a normal life without the thought of marriage and meeting somebody. But for some reason, for people to live and want to be that way, they make it difficult for these people and say, something wrong with you. You should be married. You should. Oh, so I'm supposed to be suffering like you. Because that's all it is, dude. I'm supposed to be suffering like you and shit. No, I'm not. I'm not supposed to be suffering. The Bible said, God said He's sparing me from all that bullshit you're going through. He's sparing me. Now, don't get me wrong. The Bible also says that kids are a gift from God, and it goes on and on and on how blessed that a marriage and having children are. The Bible says that. But on the other hand, he hypes up being celibate also. God hypes that up just as much as the marriage, meaning I'm sparing you. That's enough to let a celibate person say, God, I hear you. I don't even want to say no more, think about no more about the marriage thing. I hear what you're saying. If your loving Father in heaven says I'm sparing you. But we live in a society today where you got to have friends. When you look at these commercials and shit, you got to do you be by yourself. And I be by myself. I create my ass off. And all my kids came to me, and all the people that came to me, I ain't even got to fucking go out. And sometimes I go out and reach my hand out, and I get spit right in the fucking face on social media. That's what I expect. But they ain't going to make a robot commercial about that. No, they ain't going to make a robot commercial about this robot good with everything, and he go try to make a friend and get his face spit. They ain't going to make a commercial about that. They going to make a robot wanting to be part of that monkey-ass bullshit. Unfair bullshit. It's all unfair bullshit. Unfair bullshit. Don't you be fair about, if you're gonna talk about stuff like that, be fair about shit like that. What you have stepping for? What about the other page? What about the next page? People don't want to get married. Not everybody wants children. Why something gotta be fucking wrong with us? Jesus ain't thinking about getting married and having children. And we supposed to be Christians imitating him. Why he ain't thinking about getting married and having children? And don't bring that Tom Hanks Da Vinci Code bullshit. He fucking his mother bullshit. Jesus ain't never say, oh, it's good for a man to get married. You gotta get married. Now, it is saying in the scripture that it's good for a man to leave his mother and father. Oh, I ain't talking about that. You know what I'm talking about. Don't play fucking stupid. You know what I'm talking about. You never said that. So why everybody walking around here making everybody feel a certain way? Because they don't want to get married. Because they don't want any kids. You see? And making them feel like something wrong with them. Then you getting this, oh, I gotta pick my kids up like you got the good life and shit. Oh, go ahead some fucking way. You ain't in no shake and bake commercial. Ain't no families in no fucking shake and bake commercial, dude. Smiling with the head tilt to the side, I gotta go pick my kids up. Go ahead with that shake and bake commercial bullshit. Ain't nothing happening. Not for a smart person who's living celibate. We laughing at you. That head tilt to the side, family mother bullshit the fuck out of it. Ain't nobody, no. Ain't nobody going for that head tilt to the side or chest sticking out my kids bullshit. Ain't nobody going for that. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody smart that's living celibate ain't going for it. Pop culture motherfuckers going for it because they like that type of shit. Robots and shit feeling sad because they ain't getting pussy and shit. Fucking white women. They sad. Robots sad because they ain't fucking white women and all this bullshit. Pop culture like that. Don't put it in a strong person who likes to be celibate. Don't put it in our face, the strong shit, because you're full of shit. Ain't no sad robots, no fucking way. They laughing at you, because all they doing, as soon as Jane go to the bathroom, your husband fucking sucking his, go ahead some fucking way. All of them fucking each other, dude. Every fucking one of them, dude. Don't believe that. Keep believing that St. Elmo's Fire bullshit. Remember the Big Chill, that movie The Big Chill? Go watch that, you'll see. It's an old movie with Jeff Goldblum and the shit. Go watch The Big Chill. They're all fucking each other, dude. All you gotta do is trap them in the house with a snowstorm outside and watch they start fucking each other. So they could drink that old liquor milk drinks all the fuck they want with foam on top. Get the fuck, they just sucking each other dick, and you don't want to be part of that. That's the point I'm trying to make. You don't want to be part of that shit. Stupid ass shit. They should have a flag next to the homosexuals. We just dishonest. We take loyal vows when we get married, and we do what we want to do when we get in the bar laughing with each other and shit, thinking somebody's stupid. All you gotta do is get up and go to the bathroom. That's all the fuck you gotta do. No, make a robot commercial about that. As soon as the robot go to the bathroom, another robot looking at your wife's ass. Go make a commercial about that. Because that's reality. Not a robot wishing he want a white woman to talk to at a fucking bar. So, go ahead with that stupid shit. Like they got a good fucking marriage. You got YouTubers parading. You got YouTubers parading around like that, and they wife probably want to whoop they fucking ass. I'm so sick of it. When I married you, you wasn't into this social media shit. She probably want to kick his fucking ass all around that camera, thinking somebody don't know that shit. When I married you, there was no such thing as social media. Now social media here, she like, I did not marry this robot motherfucker. I married C-3PO up in this motherfucker, and she losing her fucking mind, dude. Make a commercial about that. See, like I married R2 fucking D2 up in this motherfucker. When I met him, he wasn't thinking about no damn computer. Now he fucking turn around, he computer, these kids run around here, and all he think about is computer. She said, I'm gonna leave his robot ass. 7 Zark 7 motherfucker, she gonna leave his ass. Talk about that. How these wives looking all fucking, watch, Drop Dead Gorgeous. Drop Dead Gorgeous, right, with Kristen Dunst. It's this movie called Drop Dead Gorgeous with Kristen Dunst in it. Christy Alley in it. Alright, it's a scene in there where, I think it's Christy Alley's husband owns a mattress store. He owns his own business. But the point of the matter is he have a woman working there for him that always have her head down, and he walks away, he all laughing around her, and when he walks away he smack on her ass and she just still standing there with her head down. All their wives look like that. All these social media motherfucker wives look like, go ahead some fucking with it. If she don't, she wants you inside, she like that. She full of shit, y'all know that, but hey, we don't fuck around here. But watch that movie, Drop Dead Gorgeous. You're like, yeah, the Jew. He's one of them guys like that and shit. So he walks away from the woman having her head down, all that social media. Well, I did not marry this motherfucker. When I married this motherfucker, we was in it. Now the social media came here, changed motherfucker. She said, oh man, and they go for the men too with these women, same fucking thing. I might leave his fucking social media. They can't take it no fucking more. But they ain't gonna make no robot commercials about it. They ain't gonna make no robot commercials feeling like they want white ass and shit. Like, no, they ain't gonna make no commercials. They ain't gonna make no commercials about that. She want to whip his ass right on camera. So you say, hey, welcome. She want to just run up and just punch him right in the fucking face. The only reason why she can't do it is it ain't live, it ain't edited. So he going to just take it the fuck out. He going to take it right out of it. He going to show people that. No, he ain't going to show people that, dude. But the point of the matter is, see what God said, he's sparing you. If you are celibate, be happy being celibate. Be happy you don't want to get married. Be happy you don't want children. And trust this info from a cult leader. This is a beautiful life right here. Because I was married before, and I'm going to tell you, I swear to God, I had a good marriage at first, but then it got fucked up, dude. It got fucked up bad, dude. Y'all wouldn't believe, if I told you what happened to my marriage, you wouldn't fucking believe it. So why bother? It's like that, guys. You wouldn't believe it, dude. It's just too... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a waste of time. I wouldn't even waste my time telling it to you guys. Y'all wouldn't fucking believe it, man. So I'm not going to waste my time with it. But I know one thing. I know y'all won't believe this shit. Rashid, that's bullshit. Just piss you off how they try to make it like these commercials having a spouse is the way to go. You know? Marriage is ended because of social media. Man rather watch ass on the fucking screen and deal with women and talk about that. There's a lot of things to talk. You know, robots, these big robots running down the street. You know, it's stupid shit. You know? It's teaching the young, don't be smart at anything because you're never going to have, it's teaching. That's a teaching thing for people. You could be good at everything, but you're never going to have no friends. And they sit back allowing this people to look at this shit. You could be good at everything, but you're never going to have no friends. That's the bottom line of that commercial. That's the bottom line. They need to pull it off the air. It's negative bullshit. There's nothing wrong with being good at something and sharing it with others. Like me. There's nothing wrong with that. When they should have made the robot friendly and try to make friends with other people and see what, and they don't want to see. They want. They are so fucking. They are so unfair, man. They are so unfair, man. I swear to God. They are so unfair. Liars, fucking liars. Lie after lie after lie. Somebody, I'm about to say that. Somebody told me, yeah, well, Rashid, telling the truth don't get the bills paid. And I could dig that shit. I'm a man. I could dig that. I could dig that shit. Telling the truth don't get the bills paid. I could dig that. But telling the truth will get a successful business. Okay? Telling the truth will get a successful business. Like no matter how hard they try to take out Johnson & Johnson, Johnson & Johnson still ruling. They're like they trying to take out some damn Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson ain't going no fucking where. Trying to destroy every damn thing. They couldn't do it. Johnson & Johnson still ruling. Couldn't do it. Got a lot of nerve, man. People got a lot of nerve to just, you gotta have marriage, gotta have children. Everybody, okay, I want children, I want to get married. Everybody want to experience that because it's human. It's human. But you can go out there and get it. But how many of them are successful? I mean, how many of them are successful? How many? That's what I'm saying. Hardly any. Hardly any. And they have these advertisements and all, like having friends at a bar getting drunk is the way to go. Half the beer they say they create. Half the beer nowadays. Fuck all that beer in the store. We got order this beer. We created this. Everything fucked up, so, I mean, I don't care about no dark beer with suds on top of it, dude. I drink malt liquor. My thing will always be malt liquor. And it'll always be malt liquor, and I don't give a fuck about no dark beer with suds on top of it. In the Genesee glass or whatever. Which Genesee is the shit. I'm not saying it's not. Genesee is shit. But everybody wants to be like that with a clean shirt on, with a Genesee glass in front of them on a Friday night with good friends, with barbecue ribs for dinner later on. Everybody want that shit. Why everybody ain't getting it? Why everybody got it? Robot that. Make a robot about that. Then nobody can get it. They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. No, they gonna show fucking Tweety sad and shit because he can get a white pussy. That's what they gonna show. That's what they gonna show. Buck Rogers sad because he can get a white ass. That's what they gonna show. Stupid ass shit. There's nothing wrong because your fucking ass want to be by yourself. You understand that? Don't think there's something wrong with you. God said He's sparing you. He's sparing you. That's why you're by yourself. Because He's sparing you. They get all funny with their families acting like the Teletubbies and shit. And you sitting back there, oh, I wish, looking like a fucking Walt Disney cartoon, wishing and shit. And they Teletubby you over their house and acting like the Teletubbies in front of you, running around. Like, yeah, you don't need to tolerate that. Get the fat ass up and leave. You don't need to tolerate that. As soon as you leave, they're going to start fighting each other like that fucking Twilight Zone movie. Oh, that Twilight Zone movie? When that guy's head got chopped off. And it was Anthony, that little boy who could wish anything and it comes true. Remember when a woman was going upstairs and shit and the whole family they was all at the bottom of the steps waving? As soon as she left, they start digging all in her shit. As soon as you leave, they're going to start fighting each other. That's all families going to do like that. That's all they're going to do is that. As soon as you walk out the door and drive away, they're going to just start fighting each other. Thinking somebody stupid, man. Go ahead with that fucking... There ain't no Jetsons around this motherfucker, dude. So go ahead, you know... RBT really nothing. We feel the family around here, but don't go too far, okay? Don't go too far with that shit. Don't go too far. Ain't no PBS around RBT, okay? I'm warning you, ain't no PBS around here. I'm warning you. Don't go too far with the family shit around here. They got C-3PO wanting some pussy and shit on commercials and stuff like that. And you're going to find that shit around here, man. Be proud people around here, no matter who you are around here. If you are the odd, the lonely, the depressed, the crushed in spirit, your ass belong right here with us. That's right, sweetie. No doubt about it. That's right. Your ass belong right here with us. And you will not find R2-D2 and C-3PO wanting some pussy around here. You wouldn't want it. You wouldn't see it. You're not going to see it. Not going to see it. Never going to see it. And life used to be so simple a long time ago, you know. But all they doing is lying to each other. What possibly could they be talking about in their bar any fucking way? laughing like that. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. The candidates disappeared. They always gonna take out Trump. Now they all vanished and shit. What, they laughing at that? The UFO came and took them all away? Laughing at that? I know it's not time for them to start their shit yet or whatever. But it's kind of quiet on the home front. They laughing at that? They laughing at them trying to take out Trump? What can they be laughing at like that? There's always a nappy-head nigga over there. Like his hair really nappy and shit. So you got one of them in the crowd. What are they laughing at? What's so funny? Maybe they laughing at him. And he don't even know it. So the robot's sad for nothing. You ever think about that? This is 1932. Don't be sad. They going through 1932 over there. What you sad for? Maybe it's that. It could be anything. Maybe the fact they ain't got no chinks over there. Maybe, I don't know. Don't be so fucking stupid, dude. I mean, they make these commercials, don't even... What message are they trying to say? Because you're good at something, you ain't gonna have no friends? Okay. Alright, man. Okay. Because you're successful in life, you ain't gonna have no real friends. That's what they said in that? No, the reason why successful people don't got no real friends, right, because there's jealousy bullshit everywhere. That's why they got no friends. Now, you made something of yourself in this world, we gonna treat you like shit. That's why the successful people in the world don't got no friends. Make a commercial about that. It's unfair. It's not fair. Make a commercial about that. The reason why successful people in the world don't got no friends because of jealous. That word right there. Green-eye envy. Make a commercial about that. Make a Starbuck with a Star 2D2 motherfucker about that. God said, I'm sparing you. I'm sparing you. That's what the Lord said if you're single and you're a Christian. I'm sparing you. Now that means something right there. So don't get mad when they do the Teletubbies in front of you like they got the perfect family doing the Teletubbies in front of you and shit this summer and stuff like that. Laugh, inside laugh. Just laugh, dude. Because all they are is a Twilight Zone. As soon as you leave, the Twilight Zone digging in all they fucking shit, fighting each other. That's all the fuck they do. Not all of them, but most of them. I'll say most of them. Most of them. Yeah. I do mean most of them, motherfucker. So go ahead with that robot commercial bullshit. Robot bullshit. There's nothing wrong with being the best at something. There's nothing wrong with critiquing or something. If the people don't like it, don't let them come around you. Like people don't like me. I don't know why they're listening to me now. Who's the fool? I'm not the fool. I'm on social media. I'm going to keep doing I'm a broadcast. They don't like robots? Don't be around robots. Everybody want to be in a bar laughing and joking with clean shirts on, dude. Everybody want to do that. But how many people are doing it? If you're doing it, yeah, you got the whole bar. Every bar, they all connected. They all one big family. Ain't no groups no more, dude. This is what's going on table over there. What's going on table over there. All on one big family. Ain't no groups no more, dude. Keep thinking it is. Ain't no groups no more. Everybody dogs. They sniffing up each other ass. So go ahead some fucking way. I think that's going to wrap it up because we've been on this thing too. It really gets to me. Summer is here, and I think this is something I wanted to tackle on this gathering of the colony because this is bullshit. And don't feel that, and I'm going to keep talking about that family shit because I know a lot of single people listen to me, and I know a lot of lonely people listening to me. This is the time that you find yourself, particularly in spirituality. This is the time you do it. Not when you're around Jeffros and all these other stupid ass motherfuckers. They want you to go to a basketball game and they talk about stuff you don't know nothing. They talk about making you look stupid and stuff. You shouldn't even be around them in the first place. You know what they're gonna do? So when they do it, don't look surprised. Everybody want to look smart, but everybody stupid as a fucking donkey. And that's the world we live in. And we got to deal with this, guys. This is what we got to deal with. You know? So don't feel the type of way because you ain't got no kids and a family and the shit. Don't feel the type of way. God say He spare you. You'll have all of that when the time comes. When the time comes. Alright? Don't get knocked down with some knucklehead. You don't want to do that because I did that. I did it to a Japanese one too at that, and I've suffered. And I suffered like a motherfucker, but I made it out of it, and I'm not in Germany, Nazi Jew, never again. And that's why she fucking shit. Unless it wears hot dick here, yeah. Gotta put that in there, but well, hey man, you know. Anybody else will be out to get my ass. I know they be out to get my ass. I ain't got no Amish girl for this episode. That's why I said I'm going to try to have one. I had one in the works. I should have one for the next one, though. So it's just been a heads up about that. I don't have an Amish girl for this episode, but that's okay. I have one for the next one. Now we're going to end it, guys, because I got to get out of here, and I know y'all got things to do in this hot weather. Try to stay cool much as you can, guys. And here we go. Let's do the Rashid Porter poem, but don't forget what we talked about, alright? Don't pay attention to some of that stuff that you're trying to shove up your head. Don't pay attention to that shit. There's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with being the best at what you can do and love what you can do. Even if other people can't do it and you can and it's unique, love it. Because that's who you are. You are a unique person. And if people can't realize that and see that, they don't need to be around your fucking ass in the first place and let them drink that sudsy beer by themselves laughing for some strange ass Jetsons reason nobody know about. Alright? Let's end that. Now, let's start off with the Rashid. Let's end it. Let me get my notes here. Okay? The Rashid Porter poem, and we're going to end it. My eyes see, we see, but we are blind. It says, my eyes see, but I am blind. My heart beats, but I am dead. With my hands I touch, but I cannot feel. Nonetheless, we're underwater, and yet we breathe. So important. Keep breathing, guys. And we're going to keep breathing to the next episode. Or this is like a gathering, though. It's not even an episode. We're going to gather together at the next colony, the next date. And stay cool. Drink a lot of liquids and fluids. And just stay out of the sun. Alright? We can survive this until the next time. And you guys take care of yourself. Don't forget nothing that was talked about. And, hey, this is the colony. Alright? Take care.